Hello everyone, it's showtime. Yes, this is a slightly surprise stream because we didn't do a stream on Friday because, we've got a heatwave here in the UK. On that note, if you hear a fan in the background, I need it to live. But before we do anything, thank you so much to thsi and thsi Pro for resubscribing. Got your 10p's at the ready for arcade gaming. Thank you, thsi Pro. And, wow, 2 years for thsi, amazing. If you hear a fan in the background, you assume it's your own fan. Yeah, the cultural note. As a rule, homes in the UK generally don't have air conditioning. So, when we get a heat wave, we literally cook. But that's fine. It's slightly cooler today, at least. So what I thought we'd do is, this is probably going to be a short stream, but I wanted to show off some of the racing games that have been on Arcade Archives lately, because, as you know, it's June 1st, which means Happy Pride Month, everybody. And what's the most non-binary thing I could do? That's right, race Formula 1 cars. So, okay, let's get started with Ace Driver. This was last week's game, a surprise Namco 3D game out of nowhere. You love to see it. This game is a screamer. Feedback steering, 3 racing classes, beginner, expert and expert pro, selectable views, linkable up to 8 players. Driver's view, bird's view, there's the nice twin cabinet. Actually, hang on, I gotta find something, I gotta double check, okay, yeah, there they are, okay, they're at the end. Ace Driver by Namco, the game creator. Get out of town, your nickname was never Ace. Maybe Ace Hole, that's good. Voted the best coin-operated game at the IAAPA. The game creator tagline is really good, yeah. See also Tecmo's 100% games. Namco's Ace Driver Deluxe received the highest honours at the 76th annual IAAPA show. Ace Driver received the award for Best Coin-Operated Game of the Show. 765th there, IAAPA. Utilising the industry's superior three-dimensional textured mapped, that's wrong, polygon graphics, Namco delivers exceptional formula-style racing with Ace Driver. Namco's innovation takes feedback steering a step further. The design of the feedback steering is crucial to the player's enjoyment of the gameplay. The feedback steering increases in difficulty depending on the class the player selects. In the beginner class, the steering is forgiving. In the expert pro class, players must be very careful not to over or understeer, or they'll bite the dust. Thus, this increase in steering difficulty is another first in the industry. The side-to-side action of the deluxe seat simulates the sensation of a high-powered race. The seat throws the player right or left depending on the direction of the turn. Ooh, look at that. That's a full spread. Well, they eventually released Time Crisis 5 in full. It took them a while, though. So here's another one. This is advertising the standard and the DX cabs. Imagine how a supercar race will be in the 21st century. Higher speed? Maybe. More automatic control system? Possibly. Here we developed one from our imagination. This game makes your head spin. Yeah, not many fans of Blast Off. That's true. Oh, that's right. It had the split pedal, didn't it? Yeah, this game is a screamer again. We looked at Questa. Oh my god, Questa, yes. A paddle game for people who think Arkanoid is child's play. Slide seat. The seat pivots centrifugal force caused by 300 kilometers an hour high-speed cornering provide the players with the sensation of a high-speed race. It doesn't actually send you at 300 kilometers an hour. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. 3 levels available. Novice. Innovative high technology compensates for low driver experience. Expert. A good balance between speed and stability. Skillful driving will unleash the car's potential. High-powered and high-powered and very responsive. An accurate feel for both brake and gas is required. A pro class race can only occur when selected by all linked players in the competition mode. Reactive sensation. A realistic reactive sensation of the steering wheel teaches you the monstrous power of the machine. And you got different cars for all the different positions. So, let's see. Hang on. We do have a few notes here. Okay, so yeah, this released in 1990. Arcade goers will be pulverized, boosting allure and profits. Okay, let's get started then. Now, I wasn't sure if I'd ever seen this in a real arcade, but it turns out that I did. This is in Ilfracombe in North Devon from, like, 15 years ago. So it's only the 2, but it does have the position signs. It's next to a nice outrun. Caution, keep clear of swing area. So it was the deluxe one, and it was working. I also took a photo of the like thing between the screens. So you actually had the names of the 2 cars you could drive. The Red Lightning and the Blue Castle. I don't think I ever saw Victory Lap. Swing area. Does the seat move? Or is it... No, it does move. Because, yeah, on the flyer it says, where is it? No, gone too far. That's a spoiler for later. Hang on. Yeah, here we go. Nope. Wrong button. Press this one. The seat pivots right and left according to how the player turns the wheel. So yeah, you would have to watch out. Yeah, and it looks like that's the DX one because it's got the I was never the Namco Death Zone. Okay. Well, let's take a quick look at the manual. Using the 3D CG system, System 22, enjoy realistic visuals and controls as you race machines capable of speeds over 300 kilometers an hour. All classes use the same course, but cars perform differently. Yeah, there was an Outrun Deluxe as well. So you use the right stick for gear shifting. System, yes. You have to enter a code to select pro class. And there's even a code for a nose view in Expert Pro class. Alright, time to get my ass kicked. Now, there's not much in the way of preference settings to this one, but you can alter the car colour. I believe this was like... You could set this in the service menu anyway, so it's not especially like exclusive to this version, but it's there. Now the downside is that we're playing on the PS5. The Switch and Switch 2 versions do have a big problem. You can only use the shoulder buttons without analog control. You can't use the right stick for controlling the accelerator, which you could in some of the other Namco re-releases, which is really unfortunate because you need pretty precise control in this one. This kind of sort of shows what else Namco was doing in the 3D driving space at the time. It wasn't all Ridge Racer. and their lineage of Formula One simulations in an arcade format sort of carried on here. There was stuff like Winning Run, Driver's Eyes. This got a sequel later on.
Hello and good morning. You're listening to Stream Field FM. Optimum weather conditions are forecast for today's race. There's wind from the south at 1 mile per hour. Track temperature is 40 degrees. It's a great day for racing. Attendance is at capacity. This crowd is eager to get things started. Being the premier stop of the season, we can expect great all-out efforts from Team Red Lightning, Scuderia Blue Castle, Yellow Cyclone Racing, and Green Island Motorsports. So stay tuned. We'll be right back after these commercial messages.
Oh, they'll be back after these commercial messages. How's the volume, by the way? I completely forgot about that attract mode. That's really good. And if you want, you can prevent people from challenging you by holding the view button. What if arcade attract modes did just have commercials? I think Jamalami is kind of like that, right? Earn one extra credit for watching the commercials. Sadly, there's no music in-game, but we got some jams here. The grid. Oh well, I mean that seems like thematically appropriate, especially. Ace Driver.
Racing Evolution.
Where have I heard that voice before? Oh, that sounds really familiar. Yeah, it's got musical stings instead, a bit like Virtual Racing. This was 1994 though, so a few years removed from that game. Insufficient credits. You want more money, huh? Okay.
Automatic.
I'm a baby.
Please select your racing class.
Let's do it on beginner first.
Beginner class. The race will be starting very soon. Are you ready? Go!
Oh, whoa, Jesus, I think this is going to be pretty fucking loud. Hang on to me. Let me know if you can still hear me. All those fonts on screen at once. Yes. Yeah, this game is difficult, even on beginner. Balance is good. Okay, excellent. So even on beginner, you are given some steering is a lot easier, and you are much less likely to spin out. But you're still going to struggle because this game's tough. It's not like full-on simulation, but it does focus on being more realistic than Ridge Racer at least. Now, my lap time has turned red, which means that I can no longer get the true special ending. To get that, you have to place first without ever hitting the walls or going off the track at any point. The person in first place is extremely fast. So we're gonna have a few attempts at this. We'll see how we get on. But a bit like pole position and a bit like final lap, which you'll be seeing later. This is one of those games where you really do have to sort of dig in and get used to the physics and getting a good racing line, leaning into corners. But the presentation is excellent. And the sense of speed feels good. Extend line. You might notice adverts for many other exciting Namco games on the sides. And also this gorilla who's telling us to fight. including 05 Pro favorite Dirt Fox. Someday that'll get on Arcade Archives. I know it will. There's absolutely no way. Oh, whoa! I got too eager. It must happen. It will. I have faith. Well, fourth isn't bad. Fourth is acceptable. No, I don't think so. I don't think there's anything tying down Dirt Fox. Thank you for resubscribing, JP Ronnie. Welcome. 42 months. That's too many months. You can't subscribe for that long. That's impossible.
Automatic.
But thank you. It is appreciated.
Your racing class. Beginner class.
So we'll have like a few attempts at beginner, and then we'll show off expert and pro.
Go.
Is it based on Suzuka Raceway? I can't speak. I can't say for sure. Yeah, Blazer isn't there yet. You'd think they've done all the Namco games, but there's still plenty for them to do. Some definitely gonna have licensing problems, like World Stadium, that has like real teams, so there's like no way. There's still some Versus system games, surprisingly. I look forward to the day that we get Versus Sky Kid, so that we can buy Sky Kid 3 times. Let me just pause and check chat. Oh, you know, we actually have a photo. Hang on. Yeah, this one. There it is. Catching up with all the KOF 98 re-releases. Yes, that's right. They've got, like, Winning Run can boot to the title screen now. There's actually been emulation news with one of the games we're seeing tonight. Not this and not Final Lap. What could it be? We did get Bombi. I'm still waiting on QTQ, but I know that'll happen. They have to. All of the questions you might have to my mascot about QTQ are answered by their QTQ jumper. Thank you. Yeah, Bombi came out a little while ago. So they got GV and Bombi. Just QTQ left in that trilogy. This is obviously someone we're lapping. Yep. Ah, first place is so far away. One thing that is kind of nice is there's less nuisance cars on the road, like with Final Lap or Outrun. It's just you and the other racers for the most part. Oh yeah, I've heard that the person making that sheet is really cool. Thanks for linking to that.
Game over.
Yeah, 52 games a year is a lot. And then sometimes there's more. Technically, that we've had an extra one. Okay, so hold on. Let me... What do I have to hold here? Is it the...
Select your racing class. Beginner class. The race will be starting very soon. Are you ready? Go!
No, okay, I fucked that up. Right, no. We have to do something really important. Oh yeah, I was holding the wrong button. That's why. So...
Please choose your automatic. Please select your racing class. Beginner class. The race will be starting very soon.
Hi, Weltbester Zerschauer. Oh, fuck. Hold on. So there is a code to play as the enemy car listed in this. So what is it? Keep your foot on the pedal. Hold the gear shifter up or down from the moment. Okay.
Please choose your transmission type. Automatic. Please select your beginner class. The race will be starting very soon. Are you ready? Go!
Aha! This is just a paint job, but it's fun. Hello, Kamen Rider Leo. Yes, this is Ace Driver, available on modern systems right now. There was supposed to be, well, according to Game Fan, there was meant to be a PlayStation 1 port of this, but given the list of other games they mention due for a PS1 release, I got the feeling they were just making shit up. I tell you what, I've actually got the link for that. Evil purple car, military grade F1 car. Citation needed, yeah. Oh god. I tell you what, one more restart.
Please choose your automatic. Please select beginner class.
Before the internet, you could only lie via magazines. Oh, thank you. This ping tuber comes equipped with many hats. With the right amount of zenny, you can make me wear many hats. And also summon navigators to help out with the stream. You can't see this, but I am sort of leaning in my chair with some of these turns. Okay. First place is in sight. Hi, Straw Bros. Yeah, we're playing a bunch of racing games tonight. It's the only way to ring in Pride Month. Oh, you asshole. The other drivers in this are quite aggressive. They will ram you. I tell you what, after this attempt we'll show off the expert and pro modes. Okay, I just need to... Oh no. Oh god. The T in LGTB stands for transmission, is true. Namco, Pac-Man's pointing at the expert driver now. Aww. Very sweet. Did you see how it all went wrong from just one bad interaction? We totally would have had it that time, probably. Nah, we wouldn't. Oh, ah, damn it!
Game over.
Oh, I thought I was gonna steal that from him. Oh. Okay, so let's show off the other moves.
Automatic. Please.
Almost silver medal. So next is expert class.
Expert class. The race will be starting very soon. Are you
Again, the course is the same.
go?
It's just the handling and the precision required is much greater. Also, you default to this view. You can change it if you want. But defaults to this. So let's play it this way. Don't bully me, I'm alright, I am. It does feel a little claustrophobic playing it this way. And yet, weirdly, I prefer to play Ridge Racer from a first-person perspective. Don't ask me how that works. Truly a game for ace drivers only, it's right, you're right. I mean, that was something that Namco did do, like, quite a lot. Even when they were doing things like Ridge Racer, they always had that appetite for Formula 1 arcade simulation, I guess you would call it. Yeah, the driver's strapped to the front of the car in nose mode, but we can't even select that in this mode. We actually have to play on Expert Pro. You do also have gyro controls for this if you want to try and simulate the wheel. I find the default analog controls are quite good. Not perfect. I adjusted them very slightly, but I think they do a decent job. Only pro drivers have noses, true. An aerodynamic face, yes. Well, we're about to see it. That face looks pretty aerodynamic to me.
Game over.
So we can set the difficulty lower if we want. I'll tell you what, we'll try that in a minute, but for now,
Please choose your transmission.
we really should play Expert Pro. So you have to hold the view change button.
Expert Pro class. The race will be starting very soon. Are you ready? Go.
And if you press the view change button 7 times, you get this. Now, as you can see already, everything is much more sensitive. It is way easier to spin out now. Expert Pro, my long lost uncle. Oh, jeez. So, I can at least finish a race in beginner and expert. Expert Pro can't even make it to the finish line. You might also notice there's 4 laps now. Yeah, you have to use the analog of the gas and the brake much more extensively in this difficulty. Oh, come on! I was right there. I came here for Expert Pro gameplay. What the hell? Unfollowed. Legitimate. 4 laps just to drive the point home. Haha.
Please choose your transmission automatic. Please select your racing class.
Let's just try that again. No lap, the non-existent sequel to Final Lap.
Are you ready? Go!
We should play it the way God intended. I like that there's a sign for the first curve. Here's your first turn, be careful. Oh, no, I'm not okay. Nothing about this is okay. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm trying to. No, I'm not okay. Step on it, alright. Chill out. Okay. Last try. This will be the serious try.
Game over!
Yeah, the blinking dust is kind of a bit excessive. F1 cars only spin in circles at high speeds when they are very scared. True.
The race will be starting very soon.
Okay, let's get out of You just lost your sponsorship. I know. Tragic. But yeah, I'm not even touching the wheel, and like you do sometimes sort of just move just a tiny bit, which is scary. Ooh. But yeah, feathery touches are what is required here. Ooh. Amazing spin out. Totally worth it. You see, the problem is I expect my video game cars to be powerful and unyielding like a gorilla, so I'm not used to using the feather touch. Just like Lee Carvello's putting challenge, it all comes back to that. How far ahead is the rest of the pack? Try not to look at it. I love the gorilla mascot. I hope they're doing well. But yeah, this is one for Formula 1 experts. It's for people who want the experience. And while I prefer the Ridge Racer style, whoops, there's some of these types of games have grown on me. Final Lap in particular, and now that you have like a way to play it with decent controls, pole position makes a lot more sense to me. Alternate timeline where Namco's mascot ended up being that gorilla. Can you imagine? Okay, so what we'll do now is... So, an exclusive feature for Arcade Archives 2. That's on the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and Switch 2. Is split screen mode. Come on, PS5, you can do it. Thank you. So yeah, you can play Japanese version 2 screens, English version 2 screens, and both with 4 screens. So let's play the English version. Now, where's the button to insert coins? Let's just have a quick look at the attract mode. Sammy Core is really just constantly disconnecting tonight. Thanks, appreciate it. And it's still 2 coins for every player. Think of the profits. Yeah, I've heard that Victory Lap is like a massively improved game. So I imagine that'll come to Arcade Archives in due time. So yeah, we do indeed have Race Queens here. A Namco tradition. And you also get this waiting screen. Oh no. Oh, okay. So in this mode it has like it only has 4 players. It only has 4 racers because 2 of them are you. 2 of them are the people who are playing right now. And 2 of them are computer controlled. But if we had 4 controllers, we'd be able to show them all off. I wonder if this means we'll be able to win. Oh, it extends time for both players. Good. Okay. What I'm more interested in is showing off like what happens when the games aren't necessarily in sync. And what the other screens are doing while we're playing. This has been the only way to play against someone who's not cheating. Yeah, the screens are panoramic. $2 for every 4 players, and that's what I call earnings, yes. But yeah, even if, like, you might not necessarily get use out of this split screen mode, I appreciate that they went to the trouble of adding it because of the sort of unique things that can happen. You know, we wouldn't have seen those ladies otherwise. Stuff like that, I appreciate it. Anyway, you can take this time to appreciate that the wheels have Motos on them. That's a Namco arcade game. I have also heard that this game has absolutely vicious rubber banding, and I believe it. I'm witnessing it. I suppose the thing to watch out for is gotta make sure I don't crash into the other player. For realism, maybe we can pretend the second cabinet is like a kid who doesn't realise that he's not quite playing it. Look, Mum, I'm winning. Fuck. No, yes! Oh my god, I might win. All I had to do was cheat. Yes! Yes! Wait, no, yeah. Yes.
Game over.
Oh, the hot jams. I'm sorry it's only in the one sound channel. Game over. But this actually does something really clever. Watch the rest of the attract mode play out, and it eventually finds a way to sync everything back up. Oh yeah, like that. There you go. And there's all our cars. A Mercy demo sound is off on split screen, yeah. Can you set it on? You know what? Oh, I don't think it switches. I don't think it switches it on. Maybe I'll tell you what, we'll wait a loop. Oh, in Rill. Oh, I used to go to Rill for the arcades. Using single digits, and my only experience with racing games was Mario Kart. Yeah, that sounds about right. Forged in the fires of yeah. Forged, given a baptism by fire in a Sega arcade game. That sounds about right. After a loop or two, okay. Well, I'm glad Miri is here to witness this. Sometimes it's nice to just...
Hello and good morning.
Yes!
Extreme Field FM. Optimum weather conditions are forecast for today's race. There's wind from the south at 1 mile per hour. Track temperature is 40 degrees. It's a great day for racing.
It is a great day for racing.
At capacity, this crowd is eager to get things started. Being the premier stop of the season, we can expect great all-out efforts from Team Red Lightning, Scuderia Blue Castle, Yellow Cyclone Racing, and Green Island Motorsports. So stay tuned. We'll be right back after these commercials.
And yeah, the panoramic view accounts for the gap between the monitors to sort of give a complete view. I don't know. I don't think so, because I think Tekken 1 announcer was that Robert Belgrade? I think it was. I do recognise this voice, but I can't place it. Rave Racer, yeah. There's Push Metal Hawk.
Ace Driver. Racing Evolution.
I just want to see... Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, no, I want the title. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce the difficulty. I don't think it'll do much. Let's see. Hold on. No, we can't reduce it. But what we can do is we can change our car. Let's go with yellow one.
Please choose automatic. Please beginner class. The race will be starting very soon. Are you ready? Go!
I'm too busy trying to read what's on the back of on the spoiler on the car. Noirs? Mysterious. Anyway, it does seem that they reduce the difficulty of the opponent of the computer opponents in multiplayer, which makes sense because you would like the players to have at least a fighting chance. This already seems a little bit easier, so, well, shut my mouth. Thousand thanks to many people who had great effort for this game. Good. Oh, Namco's in-house magazine. Oh, wow. Oh, that's really neat. One for the true Namco connoisseur. I guess that'd be similar to that one Sega internal magazine. The name escapes me right now. Sega Jazz or something? Like something like that. Okay. I'm gonna bully you. Well, 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 if it isn't the... Well, 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 if it isn't the Slipstream siblings. Okay, we're in the clear. There's no way we can lose. There's no fucking way. We got this in the bag. Don't you fucking dare, you asshole. No. This is my victory. You will not take it away from me. Thanks. But that is not the true... Oh. Ooh, okay. Oh, we have to use the gear shift. Wow, and I was still only 5th. Oh, shit, nice. We got the we got the Namco related one. That's Takane Shijo from the Idolmaster holding a gun. Oh, the mag was given away in arcades and shops. Aha, nice. Well, I'm glad that we got to see the ending properly.
Racing Evolution.
Oh my god, Idolmaster has a gun. I know, right? Can you imagine? Anyway, that's we showed off the ending, and that was like the important thing that I wanted to show. But that's Ace Driver. I struggled with it mightily, but it's a really interesting game. But you know, Namco were doing a lot in the Formula One space for many years. That's why we're going back to 1987 for Final Lap. Unfortunately, this one does not support link play. I imagine it's because maybe they don't understand, they haven't been able to figure out the hardware for linking. But let's see what sort of thing you could do. Is it? No, this one. So what I've done is I've made this look like we're opening the pages of a flyer. So you know, here's the front page, and then ooh, there we go, and then. Yeah, we got a map of the course, and then flip, and then we close all those, close all the other ones, and then flip. I thought I'd make it like a book. Spoiling the ending. Well, I mean, good luck. You're gonna need it for this one. 11 out of 10 for effort, thank you. But don't worry, we have a... that... Oh, wait, no, hang on. I fucked up. Where's the other one? There it is. So this is a different one. And it's got a cute girl on it next to a car. And there's the map again. Oh, I think that would have been the same year. So yeah, is she saying she'll do her best? That's really good. Yeah, it's signed Momo. That's really good. I didn't even clock. I mean, it could be the artist, but also that does look a lot like Wonder Momo, and they were released in '87. So, it's all part of the Namco connected universe. Anyway, I know what you people want to see. You want to see flyers about profits. The first of its kind. Games linked together for interactive play. Look at that. Oh, this is just like Ace Driver. This supported up to 8 linked cabinets. Oh, Tatsuro Okamoto was the director of Ace Driver. Designer of Motocross. The player character was designed on him? Oh, that's really funny. There's too much cabinet. But how do both Wonder Momo and Final Lap tie into the Ace Combat universe? Good question. I do know that Wonder Momo is technically linked to the Idolmaster universe. That is at least partly true. Side by side, wheel to wheel. Up to 4 units can be linked together for unprecedented competition. 8 players can compete head to head. 1 player competes against the clock, or multiple players race simultaneously on the same course. Each player has his own realistic first-person perspective of the track, not true, and sees the cars of his competitors on his screen. Unless it is. Record-setting earnings in Japan, Europe, and the United States. Join Atari in the winner's circle with Final Lap. Hell yes, it's an Atari Games joint. Gentlemen, start your engines. From the makers of Pole Position, now there's Final Lap, the final word in driving games. Imagine yourself racing head-to-head against the player sitting next to you. You see his car approaching in the rearview mirror, and suddenly he passes you on the inside, narrowly missing a road sign. You weave between the other competitive cars in hot pursuit. You are on his tail through the hairpin and pass him on the straightaway. The status screen tells you that you are now in first position. You pass the finish line before the time runs out, and again get extended time, but the question still remains, can you complete the final lap? Atari presents the ultimate racing challenge. To begin a head-to-head race, players deposit coins simultaneously. New players can start a game even if another race is in progress. As an incentive for more multiple player games, all players are able to continue for an extended time as long as at least one player completes the lap within the time allowed. Realistic controls. Steering wheel with return to center steering. High-low shifter. Accelerator and brake pedals. The race is on. Can you complete the final lap? Set the best lap time and go to the winner's circle. If one player completes the lap, all players get extended time. Race against another player's car. The race is on. I can't imagine things. I'm an American game biz guy with no inner life. What about profits? Points for the passionate write-up and title reference. Yep. But wait, there's more. The Ultimate Racing Challenge continues. Final lap, now available in an upright cabinet. As many as 4 units, uprights and or sit-downs, can be linked together. 8 players can compete head-to-head. Blah, blah, blah. Record-setting earnings. They gotta let them know that. Now, there is a bit of a problem with Final Lap. And, well... Okay, so, wait, what's this? Did I fuck up here? What's this YouTube video? Okay, so that's... Right. Okay, yeah. First off, the players the opponent code in Ace Driver was from 05 Pro's Caravan mode playthrough. So, what we do... Well, we have to explain a bit of history with Final Lap, because in late... This is something that I sort of pieced together. So you need this, and you need this. So, summarizing very briefly, in late 1989, Philip Morris's PM, Barry Krivitsky, noticed that Sega's Super Monaco GP in a New York arcade used Marlboro's racing livery without permission. Coincidentally, after Philip Morris, chief executive something, was brought to discuss the use of tobacco imagery in video games with Ohio Representative Tom Lucan, and he sent them a cease and desist, which they eventually settled, and Sega edited the arcade game to remove all infringing banners and liveries, including changing a Foster's sign to read Hosters, which is extremely funny. Or maybe they got rid of... No, hang on. Which way round was it? I think they put in a fake Hosters. Yeah, that was it. Hosters instead of Fosters. They had to get rid of that. Philip Morris would then ask the same of Atari Games and Namco for Final Lap's inclusion of Marlboro livery and other cigarette company ads. So they came to an agreement, with Namco editing Final Lap to remove tobacco ads and liveries, and Atari offering a $100 discount on dedicated Final Lap 2 cabinets to arcade operators who complied and changed the ROM chips on their boards. They had to send them to Atari and Namco, who then destroyed them. But the irony is that the censored version is the one that's currently undumped. People have found the censored version, the uncensored version, completely fine, but the edited one does not have a dump yet. 10 whole streams of profits, nice. Winning Run 91 still has a white triangle on a red background, but no word mark. Yeah, it could be. I think it was just a case of like, well, they expect cigarette ads to be on the side of side of Formula 1 tracks, so we may as well give it to them. But yeah, it's very interesting, and that of course means that this particular version is indeed edited. I think it's edited in a different way, but yeah, they had to cut all of that shit out. However, they did not get rid of all of the real drivers' names here. I think like a PC version did remove them. Joe Camel violently coughing. My car. That's mine. That's my car. Other player. Computer green car. This attract mode feels very familiar to me, even though I don't think I ever saw Final Lap in an arcade, because it's almost identical to the one used in Suzuka 48 hours. Yeah, Suzuka 8 hours, that's right. So that's what a computer looks like. Yes, we're learning. Yeah, Suzuka 8 hours has almost the exact same attract mode. So I think of that. waiting for entry. So you can toggle the podium ceremony, and you can change the type of car you have. I tell you what, let's set it to the defaults first, so that I can get my ass kicked. And then the race queen runs off. Okay. Let there be no mistake. If we discover you've been inserting cigarette ads in your games without the industry's explicit permission, we will hunt you down. Yeah, it's kind of a dick move to switch the ending off, especially since this game is really difficult. So this is obviously much closer to the original pole position, but it's you know, on much more powerful hardware. They can show off things like bridges and stuff. They can add adverts for Motos. There's way more nuisance cars in the way. But, you know, you've got like an actual rear view mirror, which is nice. 2 of them, in fact. Yeah, I imagine switching the podium off was for, like, arcade operators who were like, no, that takes up too much time. Now, you might notice that some of the scaling seems a bit jittery, and you might think, oh, that's an emulation problem. No, this, I looked up some videos of real hardware. The game just kind of looks like this. But this is 87, and they kept releasing final lap games for a long time. I think even after some of the 3D racing games, they must have been that successful. You know what? Good for them. Yeah, through 1993. The last one was Final Lap R, I believe. So yeah, like just around the time or just before Ridge Racer. But after things like Winning Run, Atari games weren't lying about that profit potential. Oh, Final Lap R had the real license, nice. Yeah, I can absolutely imagine their racing games being fucking huge. Yeah, Navarone is... there is an Arcade Archives version of that, so I assume that's how it showed up. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, F1 would have been like a big deal. Okay, one more try at default. Yeah. Yeah, so like where possible they would have replaced the signage with Namco references. But yeah, a lot of this is about careful positioning, leaning into the turns as much as possible, downshifting when necessary. I struggle mightily with both this and pole position, but we should at least be able to show off the ending for this one. I've got a plan, don't you worry. Appeal and profits all over the world, you're right. That, like, a big problem for me was the only time I'd played pole position before was on Namco Museum, and it tried its best, but I think the only real way to play that on PlayStation 1 Namco Museum was with the Neg Con, which I didn't have. Red with white stripe? I'll buy it. What is it? I still don't know how to handle that last turn. It eludes me. Okay. Right, now, that's right, we're gonna cheat. We're gonna put it all on baby mode. We're gonna change our car color. The Famicom port has split screen? Wow. Actually, no, I hate this car. No, that's awful. That's better. I think what the difficulty does is it reduces the amount of nuisance cars. Because the only position that actually matters is between other racers. Like, physical, actual human players. That was one of their first games? Damn! That's good. Yeah, as you can see, hitting anything is just like instant death. At least you don't. At least the cars are no longer made of explodium, like in pole position. They managed to fix that. Oh my god. I'm getting bullied. I don't like this. That's right, they did do Master System Double Dragon. And now they own the IP outright. The Lee brothers are going to be in Strive Season 5, right? You're going to put them in, right? Tragic. Little baby steps being made on the car construction. Yeah, I'll tell you what. You know what? Nope. It's all about the colour car. Put Kunio and Ricky in, yep. You had a nickel for every Japan-exclusive Famicom spin-off of a Namco arcade game with split-screen multiplayer made by Arxis. Fuck, what's the other one? Is it, I've got no idea. Arxis did Final Lap Twin. Oh, Mappy Kids! Of course, yes. Oh, Final Lap Twin is incredible. But yeah, I really like the presentation of this one. The gradients are very nice. Scaling's good. The bridge is really impressive. There were clearly people at Namco who had a great love for the sport. And I think that sort of shows in just the sheer amount of them they made. That's about as good as I can take that corner, I'll have it. No, I can recover. What did I even hit? I guess one of the trees. Oh, this is... Well, I think we could just about make it. Nah, we're not going to make it. That's fine. We got closer than before. We can absolutely do this without actual cheating, I'm certain. I mean, not this time, but, you know. That tree has a Gradius hitbox, you're not wrong. Monkey's Paw situation where one of the Lees gets added to Strive as DLC, but it's Sonny Lee from Arcade Double Dragon 3. Yes, perfect. I'm gonna scream into the name entry. No, put me back in. Okay, hear me out. They put a Double Dragon character in Strive, but it's the Shadow Boss from the cartoon series. Okay, well, that attempt's not going anywhere. DLC for Sonny Lee and another DLC for the rest of his moves. Yes! You know how it is. You know what's up. Fuck. Okay. Okay, no. I've only got one other game on the docket tonight, so... Yeah, I don't even know who would own the rights to the Double Dragon cartoon these days. We'll take that. That's good enough. Okay, that's a decent amount of time. That works for me. If we can get this lap good. That's the technical term. Get the lap good. Well, there goes that. I think we should be alright. As long as we don't majorly spin out, I think we're alright. We're just grazing against them. Just very lightly. Okay. Just a normal turn here. We'll slip past them. Okay, we're totally in there now. We just have to not fuck up. I'm pretty sure I can do that. Why do I even say anything? I still believe. I still got faith. Wait, what the... Oh! I'll tell you what happened there. I set the rewind key to the left analog stick. Like, pressing it in. And so I accidentally set it off. Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll switch that off. Technically we won. We'll do it again. L3 is the rollback key. Okay, well, I feel confident. Yeah, the problem with patching it in is a lot of I'm pretty sure both Sony and Microsoft charge companies to do patches for games, and there's 500 of them. They did patch all of the Neo Geo games on Xbox One recently. They've all been updated with the new Arcade Archives 2. Not necessarily the features, but they have the UI. So it could be possible, but I imagine it's also like very expensive, and they'd probably have to renegotiate licenses. Okay, what the fuck was that hitbox? Technos fans, we hear you, we see you, and we're glad to announce Strive Season 5 will include a character from a beloved Technos arcade title. That's right, Fritz from Boggy Manor. Yeah, Tatakai, yeah, Tatakai Big Fighter. Because that only had an Arcade Archives 1 release. But again, that sort of falls foul of the licensing stuff, relicensing a game, because they own that game. That's a Nichibutsu joint, so... No. They patched in Libble Rabble advert music just for fun, so who knows? It's true. Yeah, that would make sense that SNK funds the Neo Geo stuff, which is probably why they were able to do that on Xbox. I think... Oh, fuck me. A lot of it was... What was it? I think the other thing is they updated them to be play anywhere. Whatever that means, I don't actually know what that means. Anyway, I am going to win this. The tree hitbox I no longer fear it. Ah, oh, fuck, you asshole. It's like cross-buy on PS. Okay, thank you. If you buy it for an Xbox console, you get the PC version free. I see. That one wasn't going anywhere. The God Gaming key is getting tempting to press. No! I do have a backup plan just in case, but I will not cheat. I will try and do this. I did it earlier. Just these rival cars are kind of a big problem. And the trees, obviously. Close enough. We'll take it. Okay, yeah, that should be good. I don't like this situation. Thank you. Ugh. Rival car appearing on the road. Don't like it. In the middle of the turn. In the middle of the turn. You can't do that. That's illegal. Oh, I think it's all over. Yeah, there's no way. Time to mercy kill this one. Okay. When the car goes wild in a turn, it really looks like the game is just accidentally running at 300% speed. Hamster starts doing ACA 2 updates, and all of a sudden Nintendo starts slowly drip feeding their arcade library onto Switch Online. The only 2 games initially available are Head on N and Monkey Magic. They would never re-release Monkey Magic. Because they're cowards. Oh, man. Yes, I'm glad that they re-released Sky Skipper as well. And I don't like Sky Skipper that much, but I'm glad that it's available. Also, because it's a giant middle finger to Howard Lincoln. No, not Howard Lincoln. Fuck, which is the bow tie one? Is it Phillips? Howard Phillips. Because he didn't like him. Reminder: Howard Phillips is in the credits for Family Dog on the Super Nintendo. Who's laughing now? Okay, we didn't get hit by the tree. This is looking good. Could have done... Oh, no, move! Oh, you dick! Oh, no, I don't have enough time now. Asshole. That is one thing I will grant Howard Phillips, although I still don't think he actually beat the game. I don't think he ever got that far. Shall we call... No, I can do this. We don't need to summon the God Gamer just yet. Besides, again, we've only got one game after this, so I can spend a bit of time on Final Lap. To the detriment of my viewers' enjoyment. This is a reminder of the streamer's power. It's my stream. I can do anything. Not exactly the smoothest turn, but we'll take it. That's fine. He tried to do it again. I saw that. Don't think I didn't see it. Okay, we're just barely gonna have enough time to do it this time. I believe. I believe. We're just barely not gonna make it. Oh, wait, 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 wait. No, it doesn't count. When Anuma Musume wins a final lap, hang on. Yeah, basically. Okay, right, one more try and then we'll cheat. I have a winning run prepared, you see, because there is something very important we have to see. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Yes, the cars were indeed made of explodium for pole position, but they managed to fix that in time for final lap. I suppose that is a testament to just how good these Namco racing games feel. Even though, you know, we've lost a lot, I keep coming back. I'm like, no, put me back in, one more. Although the opponent cars in this are definitely assholes. They are the worst. Okay, we got it in the bag this time. There's no way. Look at this driving. Look at this technique. The amount of gaming happening right now. Ugh. Yep, we got it, we got it, we got it. Yes, yes, yes. Did you see that? Winner! Yes! Yes! At the literal last second. Excellent, we got Saki. Yes. Ted Danson is happy with his trophy. Doing that meme posted above about the winner's circle. Yeah, that's me. So, okay, something, though, I noticed on one of the flyers. Which one was it? Was it this one? It's on one of these flyers. Hang on. Going on a little journey here. Ah, yes. Actually, no, we have to do it the right way. We have to start from the first page. And then turn, and turn, and turn. There we go. So, hang on. Where are the ladies? Are they only in like the multiplayer version? Did they cut this? They also have the drinks there. Yeah, that green text is kind of tough to read. Let me link you to the flyer. We may as well. We got time. Was it this one? No. Ah, yeah, it's this one. Patch notes, women no longer exist. Yeah, if they're multiplayer only, unfortunately there is no way to see them in the Arcade Archives version. But I don't think MAME supports link up for this either, so you'd have to find a real cabinet. Now, did I link to... Hang on. Okay, I'll link to it again just for fun. But yeah, the as a reminder, the censored version that got you a discount on Final Lap 2 if you sent the chips into Atari for destruction is undumped. No, it hasn't been preserved yet. I think there may have been... Well, I know I found a few on Real Hardware Cabs videos, but I'm not sure if they were multiplayer games or not. But yeah, either that was cut from the final game or it's in multiplayer only. Interesting. Anyway, so that's Final Lap. Again, more of an acquired taste than something like whatchamacallit, Ridge Racer. But it was obviously popular enough because they made like multiple sequels, and there's they just made a lot of them. Oh, interesting. So it mentions if you win under 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Oh, so it's skill based. Aha. Okay. In a multiplayer race. Ah, well then. Okay, understood. It's a perk for multiplayers. Ah, that's a shame. I guess that kind of worked out though, because then they'd have to add alcohol use and maybe the Formula... I don't know whether they're allowed to actually say Formula 1. Is that like a World Cup situation? Anyway. No worries. Gotta rub it in your opponent's face. It's the arcade way. For now though, we're going to move on to our final game in just a minute. Win the fucking cup once again. 100% not allowed to say F1. Yeah, it's probably a bonus then. It's like, we don't have to edit that out. Okay, so we'll be back in like 2 minutes. I just need to take a break. We'll be back with our final video game. We're back now. So we have a lot of flyers for this one, and I think they're all worth reading. So where do we start? Hang on. Wait, fuck. Hang on. No? Yes? Nearly? No, that's Momo. Okay, here we fucking go. Right. First off, these are the American flyers. Stay in the winner's circle with Konami GT. Put the pedal to the metal. Oh, and every single word here is capitalized. Put the pedal to... No, I'm not doing that. To the metal and get your earnings into high gear with Konami GT. This fast action racing game challenges your skill with 6 different stages on each track. The visual excitement of this game is enhanced by the realistic feel of the steering wheel, shifter and gas pedal. Konami GT features 4 different difficulty settings and price selection. Great play and high earnings. Make Konami GT a first place winner for everyone. That's a really difficult sentence to read. Because of all the capitalized letters. Konami. Good. Oh, thank you. The Namco Community Magazine issue that covers Final Lap. Thank you. Thanks for that. Great. Excellent. A fast track kit. Any way you look at it. Upright in our brand new Omni Convert All cabinet, or sit down, Konami GT is pulling out ahead in the field and speeding towards a first place finish in the race for play and earnings. It's a real test of skill, perception and reaction time, as the driver must overtake his opponents and avoid collisions along a rain and ice slicked course, through snow and around hairpin curves before running out of gas. He can refuel at checkpoints and by picking up strategically placed gas tanks. Shift your location into high gear with Konami GT. Okay, if you play with 2 or more people and finish in first place within the time limit or within the top 10, you can watch the awards ceremony. I see. So yeah, we see a man slowly transform into a race driver here, Animorphs style. This flyer very specifically reads like when a child on YouTube just posts a comment that's like a list of things they may or may not be related to the video in question. That's so real. Now, I think this is like the European flyer, but I imagine this is what the Japanese flyer looked like. The spirit of champions races on. Konami GT. Now, the aces are ready. Watch your speedo. Check your turbo boost. Don't miss the extra fuel. Join the ace bracket. Feel like a real winner. They're all capitalized exactly like this, yes. You might notice, by the way, hold on, let me... It says RF2. And, the thing is, you might think, oh, is this a sequel to Road Fighter? Kind of. The liner notes for the re-release of Konami Game Music Volume 2 explicitly state that RF2 is not a sequel to Road Fighter, but due to typos and such, it might have been during production. That's from 05 Pro. If you don't like my posts about how epic Kirby final bosses are, then you don't have to read them. Very good. Yeah, it's not Midnight Run. I've never played Midnight Run, actually. That is one I'd like to try. Anyway, I'm covering the screen. Hang on. Yeah, Konami certainly cleared that up. They sure did. By not clearing it up at all. Anyway. Oh, hang on. Wasn't there another one? I thought there was another American flyer. Oh, wait, hang on. No? Shit. I thought... Oh, what game was it then? Because I remember seeing a racing flyer recently with Gentlemen Start Your Profits. That might have been something else. No, it's not that one. No. Nah, I guess it's not. Anyway, it's time for some UK adverts from your friends and mine at Electrocoin. Behold, the Goliath driver cabinet. Yeah, I've definitely shown it before, but for some reason I thought it might have been this game. It would have been something fairly recent. Hang on, let me think. Because I remember specifically seeing it and being like, oh, that might be the perfect flyer. You know what? I'm going on a quick field trip, don't mind me. Because I don't think it was Rave Racer. I don't think it was that. Don't mind me, just derailing the stream for a minute. Ah! It was top speed. It was full throttle. Taito's, yeah, top speed. There it is. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. I knew someone would know it. That's one of the all-time best. Anyway, this is the Goliath driver. Brand new driving cabinet based on the incomparable Goliath. Front opening will give immediate access to all parts of the machine. Monitor can be changed from horizontal to vertical games with the use of one knob. And the monitor position can be adjusted in 3 different angles to improve gameplay. But will this be defeated by the David driver? Who else but Taito would deliver? You're right. Picture can be reversed by the use of 2 switches positioned on the monitor frame. The PCB is secured by the PCB holder fixed onto the drawer panel. They make it sound so easy. Yeah, it's fucking not. Power unit and Unigame connector also fixed onto drawer panel for the easy instruction and changeover of games. The control panel can be removed and replaced by sliding it left or right on the groove. An electronic Mars or coin control multi-coin mech with credit PCB can be fitted as an optional facility. You do not need any tools to change the game. The adapter, the control panel, the position of the monitor, horizontal, vertical, the glasses, and the angle of the monitor. Height 73 inches. The PCB is secured by the PCB holder. Yeah, what the fuck else would the PCB holder do? Don't patronize me, Electro Coin. Yeah, Unigame would have been... Yeah, that was their name for the jammer connection, I think. But you can profit from the world of Electro Coin. Manufacturing, electrical assembly, screen printing, cabinet building, operating, sales, and distribution. Look at all these non-video game games. Oh wait, fuck, that's Sente! Give me a break! What the fuck is this game? Nope, wrong button. Good old Bally Sente. Alright, what the fuck is this? Is it Crosto? Does anyone recognize what this is? No idea. But yeah, we have a Universal... Oh yeah, it's Universal! Fuck yeah! Hold on, let me reset the transformation on that one. There we go. I zoomed in too much. That's better. Yeah, we've got a Universal slot machine. We've got Bally Sente. We have... I don't quite recognise what that game is, but it's a Unigame. Oh, it's a Crossbow. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Good start. Oh, is it the... Yeah, that's the volcano stage. Yeah. Excellent. That looks really nice on this flyer, though. That looks super sick. But yeah, you got to give me a break. You got some other slot machines. This is what we're here for. Konami GT. Oh yeah, there's Commando. And there's another Konami GT. The world of Electro Coin. I think this game might be Shootout. Yeah, that looks like Shootout Data East game to me. Okay, that's enough of that. But there's one more. We make a difference. There's Konami GT. Oh, it's all the same cabinets again. Since the founding of the company, we make a difference. Since the founding of the company, Electrocoin has operated according to the motto of creativity, incorporating it into all our products. Does that include repurposing old stock as Space Gun 92? That is kind of creative when you think about it. Each Electrocoin product is developed based upon the belief that it should act as a means of producing the profitable machine for the customer. In the ever-changing modern world, the profitable machines can only be produced by constantly incorporating originality and the latest technology into the development process. With more than 15 years of experience in the development of amusement machines, we are confident that we should continually maintain a spirit of originality guided by the viewpoint of the end user. That is the reason why Electrocoin have been chosen by all the leading companies such as Bally, Konami, Universal, Taito, Exidy, Nintendo, and market leader thsi. Sorry, that's mean. I'm sure somebody bought Cycle Warriors. To manufacture their games for the European market. The distribution division also represents companies such as Capcom, IREM, SNK in the United Kingdom. At Electrocoin, development engineers communicate at all levels with customer and discuss future machines, and project engineers plan production for Electrocoin's 4 factories, encompassing final assembly, cabinet making, electronic components, and screen printing. Wait, what's this? Very funny fact about Universal and Electrocoin's working relationship. Apparently it only happened because Death Leisure ordered a batch of Universal machines and then cancelled them in favour of an order from machines of Nichibutsu, leaving them stranded before John Sturgides went in and asked, "Do you want any help with that?" Oh, that's really funny. I mean, that's a good way to start a relationship. Death Leisure leaving them in the lurch. Yeah, thsi is a weird company. We have to show off a big fight at some point, but for now, we're playing Konami GT, or Konami RF2 Red Fighter. So what's interesting about this? We got time. So, we got some info here from 05 Pro again. This game was originally released as a bubble system game, using, bubble memory that has to be heated up. Before later receiving a faster loading EPROM release that introduced a few errors because it loaded the data too fast. And so what's happened here is Hamster have included the EPROM version, but fixed up some of the glitches so they don't happen. However, something very interesting happened last week. Literally a few days ago. The bubble system versions of both this game and Galactic Warriors got dumped. So they'd been undumped for years. It's kind of a miracle because, bubble system relies on being heated up, literally. It did not take off the way Konami envisioned. New dumps. New dumps. But yeah, they're preserved now, so good work. There have been some good dumps in these recent times, it is true. Anyway, so this... Bear in mind, this game is from 1985. I think it looks damn impressive for 85. But also, I am hot garbage at it. So this would have been like just before Outrun. On the cusp of Space Harrier. The build you had before is a mystery tournament favourite. No, my car's trashed. It's okay, the car magically repaired itself. You see, this is actually an adaptation of Christine. The car rebuilds itself. I mean, both cars are red, you can't say that it's not. Rip to the... Oh, yeah, the computer car's fucked. There's no... That's a write-off. And yeah, that's a really nice place to put the transmission display. It's seamless. Oh, Tatsumi are still in the business. You know what? Good for them. I'm glad. Yeah, the gear shifter widget is in a really good spot. I'm terrible at this. I prefer Hyper Crash, which came a few years later. But this is really neat for 85. I also appreciate the Doppler effect on the when you pass by a car. That's actually stereo. That's a really good touch. I don't know why this road is in the middle of the ocean though. The ultimate Konami ACA release, Fast Lane. Oh my god, I can't wait. Fuck yeah, head on, baby. Yeah, these roads get pretty crowded. No petrol or service station nearby. No, you have to pick up gas orbs on the road. Tatsumi do actually still make games with their all iOS Android games. Okay, that makes sense. You can also skip the morning music. Kubrick is already... Yeah, Kubrick is already on there. It has the same jingle as Road Fighter? Yeah, that's good. Totally not a sequel, though. Completely different game. I guess, to be fair, a lot of the Tatsumi stuff would have been, like, technically very impressive, because you got stuff like Buggy Boy, Apache 3, kind of like, sort of high-end kind of cabinets. Anyway, I reduced the difficulty because I'm a baby. I would at least like to see the next stage of this. Gas. It immediately blows up. What was the name of the X68K version of that? Was it Geom Cube with cube spelled wrong? Yeah, Tatsumi did like multi-monitor games. Was it like TX1, I think it was called? Like a kind of Formula 1 kind of game? And of course Buggy Boy, which was very popular on home computers, I believe. Geom Cube is the PS1 port of Blockout. Ah, yep, yeah, okay. Cube Runner, thank you. So you don't get a full tank of gas between stages. So, unlike Full Throttle, you do have to perform well in the earlier stages, otherwise you might be screwed for the later ones. Lock On, I've never heard of that one. Interesting. Sneak. Oh no, I missed it. The way the HUD is kind of reminds me a little of Road Avenger. But it also means you're a whacking great huge target. Joy Car USA van. Understood. But yeah, I'm not... The car is very similar to Road Avenger. This one I'm just no good at, unfortunately. Good luck, though. But I appreciate what it's trying to do. Especially for 85 and you're not like Sega. Konami's sort of later 80s games have a certain amount of jank to them. I think it was 05 Pro that described it as early 80s Konami games, arcade games are great. 90s Konami games are great. Late 80s Konami would probably set fire to your toaster if you asked them to make one. The other thing is the gas bubbles are actually like, they're not stationary, they're moving. So when you crash, they disappear into the distance. Hot Chase is a... Yes! Hot Chase, I imagine that's probably on the docket for Arcade Archives in the future. Especially since they seem to be going on a tear with racing... Fuck. Ah. Okay, that turn went kind of okay, sort of. I suppose the thing I struggle with is, like, you sort of get a visual indicator of when you will hit something, but it doesn't seem to be like 100%. And I just find it a little odd. I can't really get used to it. But again, this is 85. I'm willing to give them a little slack. Having a slightly easier time using a D-pad. Okay. I can give that a try. You're wishing it would vibrate with the car as well. I can understand that. Oh, actually, the D-pad does feel kind of nice for this. It kind of feels a little bit like pole position on PS1. But also, the control is just a little bit finer. Okay. Oh, thanks for the tip, 05 Pro. This actually... Yeah, this feels nice. Oh, Black Panther! Yes! Oh, and I knew they outsourced Black Panther. I didn't realise about WEC Le Mans. Did anyone catch the nice shot? I didn't see it. Rosa, okay, good. Undercover Cops, excellent, good. I added a bunch of new ones. I also added a poison apple, one that doesn't say nice shot, but it says oh no. It's a joke only I will get. It's a picture of the kind of thing that makes me say oh no at a video game or an anime. Ugh. Not to be confused with the Battlemania girl. Yeah, that's someone different. If the stream gimmicks don't make you laugh, then why keep... Exactly. You understand. Konami jailbreak voice. Oh no! Let the hostages go. How did I miss that? I will not reveal what it is. You'll just have to wait. You'll just have to keep pressing that button and you'll win the gacha. Your hitbox is too small. It's too small and still too big. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck up with. It's only 98% of the screen. Yeah, I still don't really know what happened with Jailbreak. Energy empty. You all over. Hitbox not big enough for this 15 stream streak. What was I saying? No, oh yeah, Jailbreak, the US version. Yeah, like we didn't get Jackal in Europe, and I still don't know why. Sometimes I just think Hamster just like falls asleep at the Switch. Like recently, Mappy has disappeared from the European Switch eShop. I've got no idea why. It's just disappeared. You can't buy it anymore. Konami's flop era. Okay, we need like an AI generated picture of Konami lady being really sad, and like an arrow pointing at Dark Adventure. And I think we got a terrible YouTube video. Ooh. It's a good thing I use my powers for good and not evil. Okay, now these motorcycles are intentionally driving into me. It's so over. Make sure to use the old AI that generated that trash in Scramble, yes. Oh shit, check that out. A plane. I got distracted, but that was cool. Oh, are we gonna make it to stage 3? Checkpoint, wow! Galaxy Brain Choice, commission an artist to do art that looks dodgy to fool the viewer. Oh, we got the skull! Yes! Yeah, I still don't know what happened with Shinobi. Konami has forgotten about Rock and Rage. Actually, I think I'm hot shit at Konami GT now. I'm actually absolutely cracked. Never mind. Yeah, that's one of those games where it's like, there is no fucking way. I'd love to see it, but I imagine they'd either have to replace so much of it, or, you know, they just can't. I think this is where our journey ends, but we got to see more than stage 1. I'll take that. I can see the gas. It's right there, yes! I love how tiny the amount of gas you actually get is. That's really funny. Fuck. Oh yeah, we're toast. What are these fucking Mad Max buggies? Jeez. Going to the dark web to buy unlicensed thsi games. Ooh. Get Manabu Namiki to do rock and roll arrangements of contemporary Konami songs. There's a good one. And I suppose the other thing is, like with Bomb Jack, they have a soundtrack ready to go. They just rearranged it in the style of the arcade hardware. And similar case with Rainbow Islands, they could just replace it with the NES version soundtrack, well, song, and like do it in the arcade style. Dune buggies were cool in the 1980s. You know what? You're right. We did get to see Skull. I think it explains in the manual how you get to see Skull. Hang on. If you clear a stage after beating your high score, a Skull character will appear, allowing you to earn bonus points. Yeah, I think they just, I can't remember what they replaced it with, but they did replace the music in Frogger. Now, one that people did miss, 05 Pro pointed it out, the big pro wrestling, aka tag team wrestling, did get rid of the entrance theme, because it was Antonio Inoki's entrance theme at the time. Collect Skull for secret bonus commands for gamers. But also, there's like a message at the start of a credit in that game. Now, what did it say? Hang on. Bear with. Yeah, it says something like, New Japan Pro Wrestling and All Japan Pro Wrestling approved, which is pretty ballsy when it's not approved by... I thought that was funny. Yeah, that was originally in the original arcade version, but they took that out. And just for fun, Inoki's open theme music was Ali Bomaye from the film, what was it? The Greatest. And he eventually got his own version, Inoki Bomaye. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, the skull is this game's You Are the Best from Now. Which makes me wonder, is there like a strat to like reset the machine? Is it best to reset your high scores before you try for a score attack? When the gear is set to low, the turbo light lights up when the car goes faster. Oh, they're not gas bubbles, they're miracle balls. Anyway, we can... I'll tell you what. For fun, let's watch the... No. Let's hear the morning music again. Find the miracle balls. Anyway, it's warmed up now. Oh, we got the Momo, nice shot. Good. Yeah, I guess Gradius would have been one of the first double memory games, so that does make sense. The others were Twinbee, this game, and Galactic Warriors. Were there any others? I can't think of any right now. But yeah, it didn't last long because you literally had to... Yeah, they do take about 10 minutes to warm up. Literally warm up. Yeah, Twinbee was on Bubble System. Here's a stage we won't see, sadly. But yeah, even though I'm not very good at driving games, well, the thing is I had to relearn all of these games because I spent, like, the weekend playing Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, we got time. Bear with. I'm sure Strawberries won't mind if I do this. Hang on. Put that there. Get this here. So I was playing Sonic Cross Worlds because they had the whatchamacallit. Oh, thank you, Strawberries. Good. Yeah, they had the Arl Festival, the Puyo Puyo Festival, so you could earn Puyo Puyo related knickknacks for your car. And so we played it together. And can you see the driver's name at the top there? Someone was being very, very funny. Can you... Someone was having a bit of a jape. A bit of a joke. And they were playing as Arl, because of course they were. That's really funny. We spotted it and we just burst out laughing. So yeah, but no, I spent like the whole weekend playing that, and then I was like, oh, I want to do that racing game stream. Ah, shit, I'm gonna have to learn how to play them again. But although I am not super great at these games, I do try and sort of appreciate them and try and learn how they work. And I really like the Namco one. The Namco ones have really grown on me, especially Final Lap. That's a game I thought I'd never get along with because I've never been good at pole position, but I did eventually sort of learn, and I'm still not super great at it, but we did get an ending. And no, I think that the analog controls in these Arcade Archives releases make these a lot easier to play. Because I don't know if you've ever tried to set up analog controls in MAME. No, that shit sucks. They do take some practice, and that's something about the Namco ones especially. Some of those earlier ones only have one course, but they do expect you to learn it, and it feels very satisfying when you can do the turns correctly. And the having the analog controls just immediately work for the most part is very, very nice. Analog controls in MAME, also known as a bad time. And yeah, some of these just support wheels. A few support the flight stick controller on PS4. So, you know, there are controller options available to you. Anyway, I said this would be a short stream, so on that note, it's time to end the stream in the traditional manner.
Any minute now, and it's gonna be Chomp City.
Clyde!
Not now, I'm getting ready to chomp pack.
But Clyde, there's something I think you ought to know.
What is it?
I think he's getting ready to chomp us. Hey, Pepper! I think I just caught packed jaws.
But Clyde, I forgot to bring my driver's license. But Clyde, where's the God Gaming? But Clyde, the skull is a good thing. Oh, wait, you know, we can't really go back. You know what? Fuck it. No, we get double Clyde this week. Which one was it? The English one, okay. No, that's Monitor. Fuck it. Where the fuck is Sims? Hang on. Where did he go? There he is.
Breaking contact.
One day, I'm gonna remember to put it on the closing screen.
Any minute now,
That day is not
be
today.
Chomp City.
But Clyde, the stream isn't over yet.
Now, I'm getting ready to chomp pack.
But Clyde, there's something I think you ought to know.
What is it?
I think he's getting ready to chomp us. Hey, Pepper! I think I just caught packed jaws.
Oh, that's a good emote. Yes. But Clyde, the shark wanted to run back. Thanks for showing up, everyone. I know this is not our normal streaming day, but I thought it'd be fun. I wanted to make up for the stream we didn't have on Friday, and I wanted to cover Ace Driver and these other games. Hyper Crash, that had the incredibly funny ending where you either got 1,000,000 points or lost all your score immediately. Oh my god, that's incredible. Oh, that's so good. You know what? Hold on. VG Museum. Let's see the fucking ending for see if it's got the ending for Hyper Crash. Oh no, it doesn't. Fuck. Well, hang on. Wait. The ending is basically gambling? I am curious. Hyper Crash. Oh. Okay, so... Challenging course. Oh! Oh, that's so funny! Okay, so it's like a tiny strip of road, and there's like 2 symbols, one $sign and one skull sign. But they keep switching which side they're on, and you just have to guess. Oh, that's so good! The finish line is the Kitten Caboodle Casino. You haven't had a good arcade gaming binge lately. Well, I'm glad. I'm always happy to encourage people to play... I'm always happy to encourage people to play arcade games. They're good. I believe the Hot Chase ending is also very funny, but I can't remember what it is. That's so funny. It's just... Because that's like not an easy game either. You're gonna struggle to get there. But no spoilers. No, we'll save that for the inevitable Arcade Archives Hot Chase stream. But yeah, thanks for showing up, everyone, and thanks for the subscriptions. And I forgot to say thank you, Carmen Rider Leo, for following. I missed it in all the Ace Driver. while I was busy playing Ace Driver. Anyway, so next stream is what is it? Fucking shit, what is it? That's it. We're gonna play Soul Edge. We're gonna play Soul Edge, then Soul Edge version 2, then Soul Blade, and then Chex Notes, another version of Soul Blade. Oh, Rat Cop's back on the eShop. Wow. Okay, well. Yeah, I'm on a bit of a Soul Edge thing at the moment, so we're gonna play the 2 arcade versions and 2 home versions, just to, you know, show them off, because I think they're really cool. David Soul after that. Yeah, then we're gonna play Soul Reaver, Soul Blazer, Soul Hackers, no, all of this is lies. But no, I guess it'll be kind of similar to our Tekken stream that we did a little while ago. I just, you know, my soul still burns, so I think we should do that. And not many people highlight the original Soul Blade or Soul Edge. Don't say it 3 times in a row. Oh, we'll summon him. We'll get sued. But yes, I think that should be fun. I don't know whether we'll stream on Friday, weather depending, really. But thanks for showing up, everyone. I'm going to send you over to Dream Harrier. It's been a while since you've been able to raid them. They're looking at some Wacky Races multimedia game? Oh, I'm so in. Good games get played. Best reason for a stream, you know it. Can I do a joke about Edge? No. Rimururu would try for one of those as well and also be shut down. Okay, so thanks for showing up. We'll see you next time. Go and be very polite to Dream Harrier. And you all take care. Bye-bye.